What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a new R&B fam sit down video. I'm excited, you guys. We haven't done a Q&A. I haven't even updated you guys in a minute now. So
it's been a year or longer.
That's why me and Ramiro decided, you know what? We need to update them on what's going on.
I feel like everybody needs to do one of these that does YouTube videos every other year.
Yes.
There's so much shit changes in our lives that's you guys always want updates and stuff.
Yes.
The real updates,
Updates are very much needed. So I went ahead and asked you guys on Instagram what is some questions that you guys have for us, just so we kind of get an idea of what you guys want to know. So me and Ramiro are going to be reading it off of my phone, questions that you guys have. I guess the first question is, what are you guys' zodiac signs? So I am a Pisces, I'm a water sign, and then Ramiro,
I'm a Libra.
Yes, so
a balance, right?
I guess so. It's been working out for us. But I do feel like there's a difference between an October Libra and a September Libra. And I definitely love the September Libras for sure.
September Libras go hard.
Does Ram have a cordial relationship with the boy's father? Yeah, they do. I feel like there's not much talking though.
Well, there's really no communication. The kids are with us 95% of the time, so we don't really have to deal with them.
98% of the time.
Longer than that, but yeah, no, it's more. We more communicate with their mom, with the boy's dad's mom, because she's the one that does everything. So.
Yeah, so the boy's grandma, or even just the boys and me. I feel like there's no really communication between me or the dad, or Ramiro and the dad. It's mainly the grandma that I communicate with and the kids. So. But for the most part, I mean, I guess it's cool. It's not bad either, So this is I guess one of our number one questions right now, ever since Brie got pregnant, is what's taking you guys so long to have a child? Not using any protection right now, but me and Ramiro are also not in any rush.
Yeah, we're not talking about okay, today's the day that we're gonna do this, or I'm ovulating today. And
I don't even do the whole. I know I've heard a lot of you guys do the calendar, to see when you're ovulating. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to play it by ear. Whatever happens. I'm gonna leave it in the hands of God, because I had my kids at a very young age, and I feel like really right now you guys are seeing me travel so much, me and Ramiro, and I feel like we've been together for 4 years.
But even in the beginning, we couldn't travel as much because they were younger. They're still, from when I met them,
6 and 7.
Yeah, 6 and 7 to now being 10 and 11. It's a big difference.
Much easier. So
it's crazy. When we go somewhere, we could talk to them. Hey, we're going to be out of town for this and that. And it's so simple with them, as long as, we have them ready, situated, and somebody here with them. They're so happy. But I feel like if they were younger, it's so hard to leave them, because with people that try to take care of them, they're kind of more of a handful than at this age. So
yeah, and I just feel like I want to enjoy us first, me and Ramiro, because it's not a fairly new relationship, but I feel like it's my first real relationship living together. It's my first time I'm living with somebody, so I just want to enjoy us first with our own little family that we have, just Josiah and Jaden, and then later, if I do get pregnant, I get pregnant, I'll be happy.
We're gonna have a crazy ass age gap with the kids.
But when the time does come and me and Ramiro do get pregnant, I will be the happiest person on earth, because God knows I want another 2 or 3 more kids. Because I'm gonna feel like I'm starting new again with just 3 kids. Obviously I have Josiah and Jaden, but there's such a large age gap.
I feel like with Josiah and Jaden, I feel like they're mine. So I'm with them 100% of the time, day and night. I do everything with them. Park, work, homework, talks. I get mad, I'm happy, everything with them 24/7. So it's I feel like I'm a 24/7 with them. That even if I have a kid, it's not gonna be a big difference. The only thing is, I never had a baby, a newborn baby, which is
you don't know, you don't have an experience.
But I've experienced it with other kids, obviously, Evie and other people in my family, which is kind of fuck. That's the hardest part. So
let's see.
Does Ram feel pressured to propose since a lot of your friends are getting... No, no, I don't go with what other people are doing. I go with what I've always wanted to do, and I've always told her I wanted to marry her. It's not what the fuck? I don't know. Mm. I've always done that, so...
Since in the beginning of a relationship, it was crazy. I would kind of get scared because, not so early in a relationship, but he would always be I want to marry you. I'm going to marry you. And I'd be oh my God, he's so cute.
Yeah, people around me.
But then it started getting serious.
It's dope seeing, all the weddings and shit. getting ideas and being oh, damn, I can do this one day. But, yeah, it's not a...
It's on a
Definitely.
competition. That's what one thing that I don't like, when it starts becoming a competition, or like you need to hurry up, or putting pressure on, like, no, like, we're going with the flow. I would love to marry Ramiro one day, and those are in the plans. So, but right now we're just chilling, like we're happy in a relationship. This is like the
We're
most
getting married
genuine.
though. Don't worry. There's a proposal. There's a lot of things coming, guys. I'm not with
No
the.
pressure, but this is like the most genuine, happiest I've ever been in my entire life of being in relationships, and Ramiro is the one.
You sure?
Yeah. Does Ram have a job? I feel like we always get this
I
question.
get this shit like 24/7.
I feel like a lot of you guys think like, oh my god, es mantenido, like da da da, like stuff like that. Like I take care of him, so that's why he's so good to Brit. Like, no, you guys, Ramiro's good to me because that's how strong our love is. Like when you love somebody, you're gonna treat them right.
I'm
So
not about to bend over backwards because she, if she supports me, like, what the fuck? I'm not doing that shit. And first of all, my mom would kill me. My dad would kill me. It's just not something I do.
So, because there's another question, like, how do you guys do your finances? So, me and Ramiro, this is our house. It's under our name. We both got it together, and we literally
We did the whole down payment together.
everything. We go halves on our bills. So he pays his part and I pay my part. And then, so literally, like, that's how it goes. Like, he takes care of the gardening and, like, stuff like that. And then
I'll do like
take care
the
of
dog food, the gardeners, the kid stuff, like all the kid stuff I take care of, and then she'll take care of the groceries, and then we'll split the bills, and then it just balances out with everything.
That's just how it works. And then,
and guys, think about it, like I'm always used to the guy always paying for everything, right? Like, but I seen my mom, like, and my dad, like, it's a power, like, thing when you have two incomes coming in. Like, it's crazy, like, what you can do with two of them instead of relying on one. So it's dope to know that, what, she's got her own, and then I can handle my own, and, we could build something towards the future. So that's like the biggest thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like, because I never had that before.
I
it's
feel
always
like,
been
because that's
me doing
such an
everything.
old school mentality where,
Well,
like,
sometimes it's convenient for people that have like a lot of kids. They stay at home and
yeah, I
get to
mean,
do all
when
that
it's
stuff,
like
but-
that, yeah, but like right now in 2023, it's like a new age, like, so basically you both help out each other and you guys grow and you build an empire. Like, that's how you get so high up there. Of course, I would love for somebody to take care of me and I just get to chill at home and just do all the housework, but I want to get it on my own too. Like, worst scenario is me and Ramiro end up leaving each other, and then what? Like, I'm gonna be stuck with kids and no house and no money, and I'm gonna be broke living on the streets. Like, no. So like, you always want to make sure you are able. You want to be independent. That's how my mom raised us, to be independent and get it on our own. And I feel like it's good for both of you guys to put on the table, and like that's how you guys grow. And that way there's no like bad blood between anybody. Like, we're both, like, sometimes Ramiro just will put in more than me, or sometimes I will put in more than him, and that we just got each other's back, and that's just how it works between us. And yeah, so as far as Ramiro's job, like, I've always said this since the beginning. When I met Ramiro, he had properties that he owned, so that was always an income, and he worked when I first met him, and then we moved to LA, and then he was doing, what are you doing right now, babe?
I'm doing my credit repair. So I've always been doing the credit repair. I just never put it out there because it's always been, for my private clients. But I said it in that freaking podcast, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this serious, and
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing. But I have a lot of ventures, man. I'm always
Ramiro
I'm
always finds
having,
a way to
like,
make money.
I always have something going. Like, I'll take big risks. Like, I've lost like a lot of money. Like, a lot of times, like, I'll ask Brit like $30,000-$40,000 at a time, and I'm like, oh shit, like, but it's taking the risk. And sometimes I've made a lot of money, so it's all legal too. No, I don't sell dope. I don't do none of that shit. I don't want to get into none of that. So I got my properties, the whole shit, and I work with Brittany too. So
yeah, so we actually, Ramiro has something in store for you guys soon. It will be coming out soon, while launching soon.
excited.
I'm excited. I can't wait for this.
I'm gonna do a whole video on that though. So.
Yeah, and Ramiro, you guys know he's very knowledgeable and he's very smart and intelligent when it comes to all of this business stuff. He's helped me out in so many ways with getting my credit being as excellent as it is right now, and I just can't wait for this new business venture. Do the boys call Ramiro dad or Ramiro?
They call me dad with their friends. It's
Yeah.
funny. And they're like, they're all shy. I'm like, dude, you guys can call me that if you want. I don't care. And
It's
then
so
with me,
funny.
they'll just call me my first name here at the house. But like with their friends, they just be like, oh, my dad's coming or my dad's picking us
I
up.
just think like it's because around their friends they get like shy, like they want to be like, this is my dad, you know. They
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
like Ramiro, like no, they want to be like, this is my dad. And Ramiro's like the cool dad at school. Like literally, Ramiro gives all their friends rides.
I know those kids want to come kick it with me 24/7.
And they want to
like,
FaceTime Ramiro. Like Ramiro's literally that cool dad, and he plays on the games with them. They play FIFA, and Ramiro literally, when the boys' friends come over, well, mainly Josiah's friends will come over, and they'll all be chilling in the room with them, and they want Ramiro in there. So Ramiro goes and chills with them for like an hour, and he's just talking up a storm with them, like laughing. And I feel like Ramiro's like one of them. It's so weird. Like when I hear them, I'm like, I swear, he's such a good kid at heart. It's so cute. But yeah, so they will. But like Ramiro said, I think they get shy when it's us for them to be like dad. But
and I don't tell them, hey, call me dad, call me daddy. Hell no, I'll just fucking.
But the
let
funny
'em
part
chill.
is that they do tell Ramiro like, I want your last name, Ramiro. I want your last name.
They'll be like, oh no, Jaden goes, well, you have to hurry up and get married because then I can have your last name.
It's
All
so
right.
cute. Oh, what is one of your guys' favorite memory together by far? We have a lot. I
My
can't think of
favorite memory is gonna be when we went to Grupo Firme's concert
Jalos.
in Jalos. Yeah, it was just me and her. Like it was just a vibe. Like
that one
we
was
bought,
cute. I
like-
feel like every Halos is my favorite memory.
That one was insane because it was my first time taking her, and we bought a little 6-pack, 2 6-packs, and we're drinking beer, getting drunk as hell, chilling.
I want to say when Ramiro took me to the rancho in Mexico, like, oh my God. Carnaval and Halos, I love it. I feel like, because me and him go together and we bond together without having a team.
That is like as relaxing for me and her as being on the beach, like being at the rancho, because it's just chilling.
Yeah, so I think it's when we go to Mexico. Those are my favorite memories together. Oh, and also our anniversary when we went to Cancun.
Oh my God, we picked out.
We did so much activities together. We went snorkeling. We did...
That was, oh yeah, when your sister
when we
joined
were
us,
up
right?
in the air.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, that was freaking... I honestly, when it's just me and Ramiro, even in the room, being in the bed, we always play fight, like, all the time. And I just feel like that always makes me happy, too. Like, I actually tell him, play fight with me, or
Yeah,
I'll
so-
start tickling him on purpose so he can play fight with me. I don't know, I
And then
like that.
And then I get on top of her, and then she don't want to do it anymore.
I start crying. One time he almost, because he almost broke my back.
Oh, I like spun her around, remember?
No, he like literally bent me in half like this, and my spine almost snapped.
Oh shit.
Do you guys still get butterflies?
I do all the time. I do all the time, like all the time. I don't know about her. She'd be looking at me saying,
I
"You
haven't
need a
even been
haircut."
able to get to
Look, I
answer
do.
my
Look at this.
question.
I know when I get a haircut, I probably give her butterflies. Right now, this is looking
Oh,
bad.
he does.
This is looking bad. Because when I come home,
Oh,
she'll
let's-
look at me and go,
Let's talk about when I get ready. He'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
for sure.
"Oh my God, babe, maybe you needed to get ready so I can like, ooh." And I'm
but
like,
then I still, even with no makeup, you're still pretty, and then you still got big old, you know what,
what?
big boobies and big booties. So it's like, there's no lose for me. You just got a sack of bones, buddy. Ain't nothing else. You got
I
a sack
love
of
them
bones. You got a sack of
bony.
bones, buddy.
I love them bony.
You got a
too.
6'1" sack of bones.
I like it. I always had to meet off.
190 pounds soaking wet.
But sometimes when I lay on his chest, it hurts me because
Oh,
of the
you
bones.
motherfucker.
I always tell him like, I need you fluffy on
Oh,
top.
hell no. I can't gain weight.
I've been
I
trying
gotta-
to feed him, you guys, and he just does
Dude,
not gain weight.
I have a slow metabolism. My whole
But
family.
as far as butterflies, yes, I do. Like when we're out, like I feel like mainly when we're out, I feel like this is why dates are important, because obviously at home it's just we're at home chilling, like it's just a regular routine. But then when we're out and I look cute, he looks cute, we're just up, and like we're just vibing and like, you know, we're just letting loose. That's when I'm like, oh my God, I like this is fun. Like I love.
I like her when she's buzzed. When she's buzzed, she be hella in love with me. Like,
I'm always
she'll
in
just
love
look
with
at
you.
me cross-eyed and say, "I love you."
That's my sweet side, you guys. I'm not
like,
the
what?
crazy drunk. I'm like the sweet all over you. Like, let me take you to the room type shit.
Whoa.
Remember?
What?
I was like 2 minutes in when I met Ramiro on the boat.
Oh, we were on the boat. Oh my God, we were so drunk. Should I say it?
I took him to the
She
bathroom.
took me to the bathroom, and then fucking
Fernando
Fernando
walks
goes
in
and
on
opens the door, and Brittany's on her knees. Well, nothing happened. Nothing happened for that.
Well, nothing happened, but still, like.
But I was like, oh, I didn't even know where we were going. She just tossed me in the bed. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
In my defense, I
didn't do nothing.
No, I didn't do anything.
Fernando opened the door, looked at us, and goes,
"That wasn't even what's gonna happen."
Well, why were you on your knees? Do we plan on buying a home? I've answered this before. Yeah, we do plan on buying a home. Right now, the market, obviously, the interest rates are not something I like, so I am waiting. But I do have a plan. I do have properties that I have a lot of equity in, so the money really isn't the issue because I'm gonna leverage it with the homes that we have. And we're going to try to work it from there. But definitely always look at a good opportunity. Like, to me, buying a dream home isn't, like, the biggest thing in my life. It's always buying something that will create more income for me in the long run. I'm happy with having a dream home later on in life, right?
Yeah.
I do want a house that houses me and the kids comfortably with Brittany. But I don't need a, 7,000 square foot mansion and paying $30,000 a month,
I mean, we would love to, and I feel like renting gets frowned upon a lot, but renting is not bad when you want to make sure you're making the right move at the right time. And right now is not the right time.
Renting's not bad if you're still saving money while renting. If you're renting and you can buy a house with that income that you do have, but you're not saving anything while you're renting, yeah, it's pointless. But if you're saving money while renting and you see that you're getting a good deal where you're at, you got to keep it going until you got to figure out another situation. But definitely, it's real estate's an opportunity at all times. You just don't know when the time is, so it's always you're supposed to be cautious when you do it. So we are being very cautious, and we're just taking our time.
Yeah, I always just let Ram take over on the house situation because he knows more about it than I do. I'm kind of bad at when it comes to realtor stuff or house market. So I kind of just wait on him, but it doesn't stop me from going to Zillow every once a month to look for houses, and I always tell her, I'm like, look at this one. So it's a good one. How long into the relationship did you start talking about personal finances or debt?
Had no debt, zero debt when I moved here. So I don't think I've ever had debt,
or bad credit.
I've always been on top of my things. My truck, I bought my truck. I made sure to pay it off right away.
But me, on the other hand, I had money in the bank, but I had no credit. I didn't have bad credit. I didn't owe money on anything. I just didn't have no credit. I couldn't get credit because something with I've done a story time on this before, but something with my social security, there was one digit wrong, so I could never pull anything out. And thank God, I eventually told him, so embarrassed because he's gonna think what the hell, what does this girl even
But no, that's another misconception about her. I would never be I don't look at somebody and be okay, what does she have? What if you had bad credit?
Yeah, but would you want to marry somebody that has bad credit?
You fix it. That's what you work for. It's you.
I was just embarrassed because I'm oh my God, Ramiro he always talks about credit, because he works on credit and his credit was just A1, and I was just yeah,
credit's everything, man.
I mean, I never lied to you either saying I had good credit. I just never talked about it. I just.
You said that. She would always say, I don't know what's wrong with my credit. And we just never dug into it until she said, hey, can you help me?
Yeah. Eventually, once I was comfortable with him, I ended up telling him, it was probably 1 year in when I told him, about my credit situation.
But you told me right away,
I told him, right away about my credit, something being wrong with my credit, and then but we didn't actually get into it fixing it till a year later.
Yeah, it was about a year, and you were so frustrated. Remember?
I was frustrated. I would cry. I would cry so bad.
The credit repair process is it just depends on everybody, but Brittany's was completely different from anything I've ever worked on because of the social.
Even the credit people have
the
never
credit
seen
bureaus were even lost about it, so I had to maneuver through a whole bunch of hurdles to figure it out.
Oh my God, you guys, it took months. And then when he got it fixed, I literally cried to tell him thank you because I was never able to do it. I tried on my own so many times and I couldn't do it. And then finally I got with Ramiro. He literally saved my entire life because now I'm able to pull anything out. I have good credit. I have so much credit cards.
Free flights, free Amex card.
I get to go to the lounge for free, so much. So I'm just so happy. Okay. What do Ram's parents do for a living? They look like they're fully loaded.
They're not. How do you turn on?
I don't know. Let's see that.
My mom owns her own business. It's a like construction janitorial company, and then she does like subcontracting as well. So she'll basically pick up any job. If somebody needs cement, she'll figure out who can do cement. Or she does carpet cleaning as well, carpet install, tile install, framing. She does painting, and her husband is her business partner.
So basically,
my stepdad.
she cleans up construction sites, but it has to be like a large
So like
site.
it'll
Like
be
she'll even do dorm rooms, like a whole university, and it'll be like 1,000 dorm rooms, like
yeah,
that.
like she'll on those properties she'll carry like almost 100 workers, 80 to 100 workers. So
She has lots of employees, and one thing Ramiro's mom will not do is like she won't come clean one house. Like my house, for example, if I come,
she doesn't do houses. She
No.
says it's too much of a liability. So she rather do like
and like there's no money in that kind of right.
yeah. She wants to do like where she
Big
can do
sites.
big jobs, and then Ricardo, my stepdad, works with my mom basically, but he has his own business too. So they kind of collab together, and sometimes like on job sites they won't know they're together. My mom and my stepdad. So she'll be like, "Hey, I have this guy that does da 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 da," and then my dad, my real dad, is retired from the union, so he's got that union money coming in right now, and he's loving it.
What's the answer?
No.
What's the thing you love most about each other's family? So what I love about Ramiro's family is that, because it's so different from my family. Mine and Ramiro's family are complete opposites. Like, we are like really like drama. There's always problems. Like, we still love each other at the end of the day, but like there's just always something going on. Versus Ramiro's family, like they're just so like positive, fun, loving, very, very affectionate, and well, mainly your mom.
Her family, just know that there will always be something going on. You'll never be bored, basically. You'll never be bored. They'll always have something going on. Like, it don't matter who it is. It's like a toss-up. Who is going to have drama in their life? Like,
but it's not because we, like, look for it. It's because it just comes to us. So, it's, I don't know. But, yeah, Ramiro's mom's very loving, caring, very affectionate. And, like, I feel like she kind of showed Ramiro how to be that way, so he's very like that with me. And in the beginning, I was kind of like, I didn't like that affection. I didn't really even know how to show my affection. And then I started learning little by little. And then I used to hate affection, especially public affection. But now I'm so for the affection. Like, I'm so used to it that if Ramiro doesn't show me affection,
she'll complain.
The whole day I tell him like, why haven't you even said that I look pretty today? Like, what? Like, I'm just so like, because I love the affection that he gives me, and I'm just so used to it. So that's what I enjoy about his family a lot. Like, even your dad, he's more non-affectionate, but I still like really love.
I got the first gen family. Brittany got the second gen, so it's like that's literally night and day. Like, everybody knows that. Like, when they're born here.
Well, Mama was born in Mexico, and she literally is not affectionate whatsoever. She's very hardcore. She's very harsh. But Mama's
had like trauma in her life, like,
She has, and then Mama, she likes boys. She doesn't like girls, so
she makes that very clear, loud and clear. That should be having me weak as fuck.
So I felt like she doesn't really know how to show her affection. I know Mama really loves us, but she kind of plays hard to get with us, if that makes sense. I think we should wrap it up. Did you tell Ram to get a tattoo of you, and would you get one of him? Okay. Yeah, I want to address this one. I never told Ramiro to get my name tatted ever.
She thought I was lying.
He told me randomly.
I said, I got an appointment, buddy.
He said, babe, I remember we were at Pescador, and I don't know if it's because we were drinking or what, but he's like, I'm gonna get your name tatted. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Because he would always tell me that, like, forever, he always told me that. And so it was 3 years in, and he's like, I'm gonna get your name tatted. I'm like, no, you're not. And literally, like, the next day, he books an appointment.
She didn't believe I had the appointment.
I didn't believe him. I'm like, I'm going with you because you're lying. You're not going to do it. So I go with him to the tattoo shop, and he ends up doing it. And I was like, what the fuck? It's so weird. Like, that, he went through with that because I thought it was a joke. And, no, but I never told him. I mean, I was for it, though. I was like, yeah, like, that's cool. Like, I never had anybody get my name tatted. Like, finally, like, this is the one. Ramiro is going to get my name tatted.
Wait, is that a flex or something? Or
it's
what?
A flex.
Now she wants her whole face right in her
do.
I'm like, damn, bro.
Well, you told me. Ramiro always says, I want to get your portrait. I'm like, oh, yes.
Yeah, after.
Because I always see guys get, like, girls that they don't even know randomly. And, like, they're so pretty. Like, the pretty model girls. I'm like, if you're gonna, and he always, I want to get like a cute like girl model, and like I'm like, might as well do me, like, you know.
What if I'm mad though, and then I'm looking at that shit? Like, what do I do?
It's okay, just
look at it. Or what?
don't look at it. It's actually gonna make you think like, oh my god, I need to go back and not be mad. I need to get over it. And what I don't know, I always told him, you know, I don't have not one single tattoo. I've always told myself I will never get a single tattoo. I love tattoos on girls and guys, but on me, I've always thought that about myself. I just want to be a clean canvas. I don't want to have not one single piece of ink on me. I don't know why. I don't like it on me personally. I just don't like it on me. What's the best thing you guys like about each other? You go first.
How caring and loving you are with me, and the way you cook. The way you cook is top. The way she cooks, guys, I said this like a billion times, but it's like, you guys have those tias in Mexico, like, all right, like full Mexican that just know everything, right? All right, well, I got the U.S. version and Mexico version kind of in two, which is crazy because she knows every recipe, and it's not just Mexican food, right? Like, I will literally find anything off of TikTok, off of any recipe like thing, and she just looks at it and goes, okay, I'm gonna order this stuff, I got you.
And I know when Ramiro first got with me, he was so shook at my cooking. Like, he didn't know that I got down in the kitchen. Like, I think he thinks I had this image, and I'm like, babe, girls cook.
Nobody made me food before. I'm telling you, somebody made me, this is bad, they made me barbecue shrimp.
Ramiro always tells me this.
No, my cousin's the one he goes, who the fuck made that? He pulled up to my house and said, what the fuck is this? I never heard of barbecue shrimp. It was literally shrimp.
Like, they put it in the oven
with barbecue,
and then they just put barbecue on top. And I was like, I don't know. I never heard of that. But I mean, it was so shook. And I'm like, babe, girly girls cook. Okay, I don't know why you would think that we don't. But
that should be turning me on when she's in the kitchen cooking.
I feel like I'm very passionate about cooking. I feel like all the girls in my family.
She's like a mini Martha Stewart. Like, and I swear to God.
But that's why I used to be obsessed with Martha Stewart. Like, ask my mom, ask anybody, ask my sister. I love arts and crafts. I love cooking. I love decorating home interior. Like, I should be a Martha Stewart.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. Like, everybody's gonna kill me for this one. Out of everybody in the family, I swear to God, she might not agree with this. She makes the best. Like, if I had to put them all in a battle, even with Piki, everybody, I swear to God, I'll still like your shit.
Oh my God, Ramiro's just trying to overly hype me up.
That's not
and do not let Piki see this. I'm just kidding.
No, I like Piki's is fire too, but I'm saying in general, like, I feel like you're a jack of all trades. You can do any food.
Yeah, but I love to cook. Okay, so I was gonna skip to the next question, but let me say what I like about him. I love, like, the number one thing that I love about him, is how he is with Josiah and Jaden. I feel like that is my love language from Ramiro. Like, how he is and is so caring and attentive to the kids, and I really like that side of him. And I feel like that's the number one thing that attracted me to Ramiro, how good he is with kids. You guys see it with Evie, with the kids. You guys might not see it a lot on camera with the kids, but behind closed doors, he's so attached.
The kids don't like being recorded at all, man.
Also, he's just he's all ears.
I've always loved kids since I was little, like super little. My mom would always say, like, I was 3, 4, always trying to see the babies, trying to take care of the babies, make the babies laugh. So it just stuck with me my whole life. Everybody knows that about me too. Yeah, and like, just, he's sweet, very caring. He's all ears. I feel like it's always me talking, and it's always him quiet, and he's just listening to everything that I have going on the whole day. Because I'm telling you, like, me and like how we all are in this family, it's just always something that comes up. So Ramiro's just always there to hear me out and making me feel better. And I love how I feel so protected when he could just hug me, and I feel like I'm so protected. Like, for real?
Yes, I do. I always tell you that, babe. Do you guys have any boundaries with each other? Of course. I feel like
everybody should have boundaries. It's not boundaries. You find out what your significant other likes and doesn't like, right? So you don't even need to set boundaries. Kind of
like what it is.
Yeah, like, you can't act dumb and be like, "Oh, babe, I didn't know you were gonna get mad." You know that. You know when she gets mad. You know what she doesn't like. So it's not
exactly. So we do have boundaries.
It's just with time you kind of figure out your
partner, in different with different things. Like, Like even with our arguments, or even like when we go out, you know, we get to go to the strip club together and stuff, but obviously there's like boundaries. For the most part, we're like so good, and we know to respect anything, and we just respect each other. Like there's just, you know, we already know, like Ramiro said, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite thing to do together? What is it?
My favorite thing, it's gonna sound weird, but it's definitely when it's like time to go to sleep and we have our like downtime together. Like,
I was gonna say that one.
It's like that's my favorite. It's like right now, like what
it's
we're
like
doing.
When we wine and dine in the bed and we just
we're just chilling. She's on her phone, I'm on my phone, and we're talking to each other, or
showing each other TikToks,
or messing around. Like I feel like everybody, and most of you guys will agree that have a significant other, that's probably like the most chill time. Obviously, like going out together is a big one, but for me personally, being inside with her, like finishing the whole day and then getting to talk about our day, is like the most relieving one, because it kind of like, you know, tomorrow's a whole new start. Like, what was your day? Talk about it, chill out, relax, joke around, be goofy, hug each other, kiss each other, whatever you want. It's like my favorite.
I feel like one of mine is traveling with Ramiro.
Oh yeah, traveling
we travel
with you is dope. Yeah, we always try to even.
We're going to Houston this weekend, so yeah, I'm excited.
It was really hard, like for Brittany to leave her sister, like in the beginning when we travel solo, because she was not used to it, or like even Mo, like all together, like. Because I would always be like, hey, let's go. And she'll be like, well, nobody's down. I'm like, it's okay. Me and you can go together. So
I mean, no one's down. It's because Ramiro has a lot of family in Sac, so lots of parties. Ramiro's parents throw parties like no other. Like, I've never met a family like that. And he'll be like, come on, we're flying. We're going right now. And I'm like, oh my God, nobody's down to come. He goes, it's okay. And I'm like, all right. So I've learned, because you guys got to keep in mind, like, he's always came by himself. He's like, it's just him and his brother, but he's not even close to his brother. So he always did everything by himself, and I always did everything with my family. Like, we're a unit together, so it was kind of hard for me to break out of that. But I feel like I've been doing pretty good, and you know,
yeah, she's been more spontaneous
for a couple years.
Because sometimes she'll feel guilty without Brianna for some weird reason. I don't know, it must be like some twin thing. Because she's my twin. It's like definitely a twin thing.
And I feel like I don't know if it's an anxiety type of situation, but without her,
you do, because you start calling her and saying, I don't know, it feels weird.
Yeah, I feel like something bad is gonna happen, because I feel like Bree's not with me. So,
but it's weird
when Bree's with me, I feel like relieved.
Yeah, she'll like call her the whole trip. You know, it's funny. And then, you know, we asked Brianna if she wants to go. She'll be like, no, I'm okay. And she's okay with it. Then Brittany's the one like tripping out, like having anxiety attacks.
But then when Brianna goes out without me, like she'll go to Las Vegas without me, she'll be like,
I want to go home.
I want to go home. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, stuff like that. What do you buy? Wait, what's your dream home? What do you buy when in a ranch? Oh my God, you guys. If you know, you know.
I would want anything.
My dream is to have animals. I'm such an animal lover, and I want to grow up with my kids loving animals and horses and chickens, and I even want pigs. I want alpacas.
I want a sustainable farm, basically. So I want to eat from my farm, but not like my animals. The eggs. I want to grow my own crops, like stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I want to at least like.
I thought you meant like kill our pets.
No, I can't kill. I'll eat. I'll eat like birria and stuff, but I can't kill the animals. Like I can't do that shit. Like I have to go buy that shit at the store.
But yeah, so I would want like my own garden. I had my own garden. We were doing so good, but then we moved over here, and like Ramiro built me a garden. I don't know if you guys remember, but
for sure, back to the question, if we do like look at a ranch, I do want something like over a half an acre at least. Like,
yeah,
with the backyard.
I do want animals.
I'll give up a new house for an older home with the backyard, and then we can customize it later on. Yeah. Or if not, then a newer house with a little bit less backyard. But I definitely would take the ranch route, 100%.
Does Ram ever regret moving to LA? This is a good one.
I had like in the beginning, I was having like crazy withdrawals, like without like my job, my family. I
hated that.
It was so bad because I don't have nobody here, and then like you know their family is so different from mine, so I started like missing my family for real. I'm like, damn, I really miss my family, like and my friends. Like I have a lot of friends now out here, you know, that I can really consider friends. But in the beginning, oh my God, it was bad, and it was like right when COVID happened, so we were already on lockdown. I'm just at home like 24/7. And mind you, I just stopped working. Like, I never stopped working my whole life. So it was like that shit was killing me. Like, what do I do in the house? Like, I have all this free time. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, and Ramiro was going through this phase where every 3 months it would hit him, and he would get depressed.
I'd be off for like 2 weeks,
and then I would tell, and he would be like unhappy, like he would give those vibes because COVID and he couldn't work, and and he missed his family, and I had my family, and like, we couldn't really visit that often because his mom, she already has health issues, so she didn't want to get sick. So he was just going through. It was just something that I had to like, help him cope with. But thank God we're over that. And, he got through it because that kind of did affect you a lot. And me. So I feel like when you're in a relationship with someone, if your partner isn't happy, it's going to make you unhappy. So I would kind of be like sad with him because he wasn't giving me his good side. It was kind of like, and I'd be like, oh, I want like the happy you back. But that would happen like, in like periods of time. So
yeah, it was bad.
But that was like his change coming over here to LA.
I've never lived anywhere else, so like moving somewhere random with the whole like new family and then not having my family around and seeing how Brittany's all happy with her whole family, I was like, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me it was more easy because I moved with my entire family from Sacramento over here. So for me, I wasn't missing anything in Sac. Like, to me, I mean, I still kind of got depressed a little bit in the beginning, remember?
Yeah, you were.
I was like, I miss Sac, I miss my friends. Like, I don't know the city. Like, dude, like, the people out here are even different.
Yeah, it's hella different.
It's too hot. Okay, I don't even know what part we were on. What part were we on?
I forgot, but the camera freaking died on us.
The camera died, and it's late. It's already gonna be 1 a.m. So I think we're just gonna wrap it up. Me and Ramiro are gonna be going to Houston this weekend, so I will be taking you guys along with me on the R&B fam channel. So that should be the next video, you guys.
We have a lot of things planned, so we'll be back.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for getting us to 200K subscribers.
Definitely.
We love each and every single one of you guys that supports me and Ramiro.
You guys, I love meeting all you guys too. Whenever we're out, you guys.
And if you guys ever see us in public, don't hesitate to come up to us. Do not be shy. Me and Ramiro are the most loving.
We will never turn down a picture.
We hug you guys. We will take pictures with you guys. We will talk up a storm with you guys. We literally love interacting with you guys.
I love meeting new people, so it's like it's easy, second nature to me.
Yeah, Ramiro loves talking up a storm. So we love you guys.